everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out a new band for the channel, and that band is Polyphia. And I'm giving a special shout out to one of my patrons, Kelvin, for jumping on my write-in tier, which is an $8 tier on my Patreon, and he gets a request out of me. This is the video that he picked, and the song is called Playing God. And just so y'all know, I do have this, write-in $8 tier, and what that is, it basically gives you one request per month for me. There's only a limited amount of this tier on my Patreon, but just letting you know that it does exist. And if you want a guaranteed reaction, if you want to get put on top of my list for filming and editing and stuff like that, that's how you do it. So again, thank you, Kelvin, for doing that. I appreciate your support. So what do I know about this band? I'm not completely unaware of this group, though I haven't really listened to a whole lot from them. The most I've heard from them is just random clips on TikTok and stuff like that. I know the main guitar player is he's got that crazy tap style of guitar playing, which can be fairly polarizing in the guitar community, because on one hand you've got people that are just they're more traditional with it and that's what they prefer, and then the other side of it is really open to whatever anybody can do on an instrument. I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle with it. There are times where I think some people can get a little out of pocket with it, they're slapping the guitar and all that stuff, and some people dig that, and that's fine. It's like anything else, you either dig it or you don't. I really haven't observed this type of playing and really broke down exactly what parts of it I like and what parts of it I don't, because I think it's just it comes down to is it an obnoxious way of playing? Is it a distraction from the actual music itself? So we're just gonna go ahead and dive on in and see what happens. Oh, a nylon string. Jeez, the amount of harmonics they were hitting earlier was awesome. A lot of techniques, harmonics, sweeps. I like the meshing of the genres too. Beats very nice. Killer drummer too, holy crap. Man, holy crap. Whew. Some insane ideas for runs going on in there. The guitar playing is very percussive, and I love how it's playing off of the drums too. Oh, that's the end of it. Holy crap. That was killer. That was, you know, I know I talked about obnoxious ways of playing guitar. None of that was obnoxious to me at all. Like, that was not super flamboyant with just like the visuals of it, and super chill. The guy, for sure, the main guitar player, he's just very much into just playing it right. You know, you definitely have different guitar players that are very like, have a lot of like showmanship. They like to give a lot of like moving around and bouncing around and stuff like that. And I definitely appreciate that to an extent. If it gets in the way of the playing though, you kind of need to like rebalance that. This person kind of goes the opposite direction, and they, you know, they just sit still and they just make sure everything is just done impeccably. His technique is extremely impressive. It's very surgical. This is just stuff that I've come up with on my own. I've kind of come to think that there are like a few different types of guitar players when it comes to writing, at least, and that's guitar players that just feel it. They can't explain to you why the song has to go a certain way. They just feel that it does, and then that's just how they write. There's others that like to be a lot more technical with it. They like to be mathematical. They got to know how long we're playing these measures. You know, what key are we playing in? And then you've got the freaks of nature that are the combination of the two, and they're able to feel it, and they understand the technical side of it too. Those tend to be like, maybe someone like him. Maybe this guy feels it and he understands the technical side of it as well. He just understands guitar and writing inside and out. You know, he's very reserved in the way he plays, so it allows us as a viewer and a listener to look at him and just focus on the music. Even though he's not doing a whole lot, you can still observe that from one guitar player to another and be like, holy crap, you can really like understand what's being played, how it's like, what technique is being utilized, and how they're doing it. It's just he's obviously doing it on a level that's, you know, above me for sure. And while I can sit here and simplify the structure of the song, because I did start to do that, and I'm like, but that doesn't explain a damn thing about what the main guitar player is doing, because like he had to. For some people, I think it's just as simple as just noodling on the guitar for hours on end and just discovering these different riffs. I don't know anything about this person, so this is all a lot of assumptions on my end. I would guess this guy plays all the time, hours on end. He's just all about it, and this is just where you get when you push those limits that far. Or he could be a prodigy and he just knows how to do it. But that song was really awesome. It was very chill. It's got like different genres weaving in and out of it. There's like a lot of intelligence in the way that the song is structured, and like giving the listener kind of like, you know, a moment to breathe. You need to have peaks and valleys, not for the sake of, oh, we couldn't make this song interesting here. It's no, we could have, we just didn't, because we need to give you variation. We need to be able to allow the listener to differentiate between peaks and valleys, because sometimes what can happen is that you can overstimulate and you can overplay a riff. Color me impressed. I figured I would be, at least on a technical standpoint, but I wasn't sure beyond that. This is an awesome first real experience with Polyphia. So, but yeah, thank you, Kelvin, for suggesting this song to me. I really like it. I really dig it. Might have to download this for myself. But yeah, good job on the suggestion, and I look forward to what you suggest next. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I'll see you next time.